Hello, REITE Club. Good afternoon. So I'm joined today by Alfonso Salemi, co-founder of the REITE Club, and also, are you, I guess, co-founder of Jag Properties? So,
Yeah, both co-founder, with the REITE Club and with Jag, and it's excited to be here, back in the swing of things with François and the REITE Club. As we've turned the year on 2021, and we're in 2022, and it's tough to get excited. François and I were just talking a little bit about before we came online, but we're going to find the positive. That is the biggest thing. It's sometimes tough to do, but we are going to find the positive things that we can look forward to in 2022. That's for sure.
yes. Well, one thing I want to share before we get into the meat of this interview, but when it's a lockdown, so it's kind of a lockdown, not as bad as we've experienced before, but things are reduced. It's actually an opportunity. So I've bought several properties during such kind of trying times. So I invite investors, look at and see what you can still do. You'll be impressed, and it'll keep your mind off of things. You'll be buried deep into mortgages and private lenders and analyzing materials and things, and then by the time we know it, spring will be around, and that's it. So my 2 cents.
Yes, like you said, when negative things or things that we can't control, there's always opportunity, and you do have to find the opportunity. And that's what the great thing is about the REITE Club community, and real estate investors, self-employed business owners. That's what we have to do. We have to find the opportunities. Where are those hidden gems, or where are those things that are right in front of us that most people don't want to do, or just turn down. And it's so easy just to kind of, I don't want to say give up, but just to take kind of the easy route, right? So where can we find those opportunities? What can we do to improve ourselves? I've again, through these lockdowns and non-lockdowns and stay at home and not stay at home and all this kind of stuff, I guess one positive thing, and maybe we'll share one quick positive thing, was that we've definitely been commuting a lot less.
Yeah.
And today was kind of, I had a lunch meeting today, and
Woo.
I was crazy. I was like, oh wait, I was like, wow, this is cool. I'm going to lunch. And then obviously, it's going to be the last one for a little while. But yeah, just the drive time. It took me about 35 minutes to get there, 35 minutes to come back home. So that's an hour of time, right? That, I guess it's a positive of doing in-person meetings. Yes, it was great. Had an awesome time. It was a fantastic lunch. But the commuting time, right? Luckily had some good podcasts. The REITE Club podcast was on. Quick drop on that, but so there are some advantages of that as well too. So what are maybe some positive things, like you said, François? I know you've been acquiring and been busy as well too throughout these trying times.
Yeah, well, the virtual networking. So I've been connecting just before I came live here. I'll mention his name, Badri, my friend from Nunavut. He actually came down to Ottawa in early December, and now we're thinking about doing a deal. So I never in a million years would have gone there and met someone in Nunavut and partnered. But this is what this is doing. I have a call from someone from BC, a private lender at 5 p.m. It's very different. I mean, I could have flown there and I would take a week of my time to fly down, try to well, it's 3 hour time difference. You do feel it. I've been a few times. So again, just like you, positive things is this shrinking of the community in a positive way. We're all neighbors now, regardless of province or territory or even states. So I love that. And that's what the REITE Club is doing. So in January, kind of a segue, that's why we're bringing exciting events to get 2022 kickstarted. Even if you're at home, it's shocking how much you can do. So January 13th is our first event, and it's hitting quite close to home for you, Alfonso. So Durham region, just east of Toronto. I was going to say Ottawa, wrong place. Just east of Toronto, or far west of Ottawa. A great area that's booming. It's seen the highest growth, I think, in Canada. So that's why we're featuring it. And then the 18th as well is the 2022 Outlook, Opportunities and Optimism. So there you go. We're forced to smile and be positive.
Yes.
And the
Yes.
26th, we're going to Atlantic Canada. So I'm excited. I own several properties there. I know quite a few members as well. So we're doing a bit of a mini tour of Canada. And stay tuned, there's more being added. some lunch and learns with opportunities again, I think in Costa Rica, hint, hint. And I think as well in Calgary. So we're looking at Alberta as well. So deals are everywhere. And yeah, why not take advantage of this? Eat some sushi while you're enjoying a real estate investing. So
That's right. And like you said, the community has gotten larger, but more close knit, I believe, is
yeah,
now that there is that access that we can have phone calls and conversations. And I invite anybody to reach out to me directly and have a chat. There's so much less barrier to entry, less travel, less coordination. Let's take advantage of that time, especially, if you are in Ontario and are working from home and want to, reach out and talk. I love doing that. Love sharing our experiences, what's going on in the investing world. What are the opportunities out there? What are you working on? What are you investing on? We're talking about the Durham region on the 13th, looking at the outlook and the opportunities, and what are, again, keeping from a positive spin. There are going to be those things that do come up that we eventually all have to deal with and work on, but putting a positive spin on that, and then going out to Atlantic Canada on the 26th as well too. So yeah, it's going to be a great lineup of events. Lots of good things coming from the REITE Club in this year, and more information, more content. And if you have a good story, of an investing story of how you've broken through, maybe 2021 was your first time you made an investment, or now you're trying a different strategy, or you've pivoted from working full-time to not working full-time to working part-time, and we'd love to hear those stories and share that with the whole community. That's what gives us that optimism and that inspiration, sharing that with all different members. So really looking forward. I want to connect with you. I'm going to challenge anybody that's listening to this or following this, actually send me a message on Facebook or send me an email. And I'd love to connect. I want to hear your stories, and it brings my energy up, because sometimes, as soon as we hit end call, we're in that room on our own by ourselves sometimes. So we want to keep that energy up and keep things going. So love to hear from you guys, and really looking forward to some amazing events this month.
So that's it, REITE Club. Make sure to register, thereiteclub.com/events. Our calendar is there. There's more events coming up, as I mentioned, but there's 3 that are confirmed. And I think we're going to turn that into 5. So there you go. With lemons, we're making lemonade. And it's going to be a busy month. Lots of positive things. It's cold outside. Perfect time to look at your investments and focus. So thank you very much, Alfonso. We'll see you at the REITE Club. Cheers.
See you soon. Bye.